All right, this is a topic that comes up not as often as some of the most asked questions, but it does still come up quite a bit. And that is, can I just post about different things on my channel and be successful? Or does it have to be like one really narrow topic? What works best on YouTube? All right, let's talk about it. By the way, I'm answering the top 10 questions about YouTube all this week, going live twice a day. This is our ninth one. And if you go to the link down in the description of this video, you can see all the questions that have been answered, like how long does it take? How much time does it take every week? How to turn views into paying clients was one that we did yesterday. So you can go and see all of these videos. All right, so let's talk about getting people, getting people to your channel. There's three ways to approach YouTube. Okay. And I want to walk through each one of these when we're thinking about like, do I have to do lots of different topics or do I have to do like one single topic? All right. So forgive my handwriting, but I'm just going to write this out here. I don't have slides for this, but there's going to be three different ways to approach YouTube. Okay. Number one is, there's my messy handwriting, multiple related topics. Okay. So multiple related topics. So in this scenario, you are making a channel where you are talking about different things, but they're at least somewhat related. Okay. So for example, when I first started this channel, I talked about all different types of social media marketing, and that included Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, even like a couple of Snapchat tutorials back in the day about marketing your business with Snapchat. And this is not the best scenario for businesses in my mind. And there's a couple of reasons for this, and it'll be more clear when I talk about the second way to approach YouTube. But it's not good for business from the standpoint of generally with a channel like this, people tend to come to your channel, they get what they need, and then they're gone, and they don't remember you later. So if you want people to hire you to be, so that they're your clients, that you want them to buy your products, a lot of times we need them to watch multiple videos. We need them to build that know, like, and trust factor. Now, I've still been able to do that on this channel, but not as well as I could have if I just picked one specific topic, which we'll talk about here in just a second. Another reason that multiple topics that are related is not good is because it's not good for sponsorships either. If somebody comes along and wants to sponsor you in the future, they are hoping you're going to be able to say, hey, yeah, I get an average of 5,000 views per video. So you should get at least 5,000 views, but I think it might do better because of such and such. But when you have multiple topics, you end up with what's essentially a search-based channel. So again, you don't have these loyal subscribers that are coming back every single week because like, oh, I got to see what she's saying now. I got to see what they're talking about now. They are coming in, like we said, getting what they need, and they're gone, and they may never come back. So historically, this channel, I think 92% of my views come from people who are not subscribed, which is great for growth. That's why I've been able to amass a good size subscriber count, but again, not great for loyalty and businesses. Okay. So that is multiple related topics. That's one approach that you can take. Okay. The second approach is to make a channel about a single topic. Now, to be clear here, I don't mean a single niche. I mean a single topic. Best way to define this would be something where if somebody comes to your channel, who's your perfect person, they literally look at this and they go, I want to watch all of these videos. I want to watch every single one of them that they have on this channel. So for example, using my channel again as, historically, someone came and let's say they're growing on Facebook. And then the next week I post a video about Snapchat. And they're like, oh, that's not interesting to me, right? And the next week it's about LinkedIn. And they're like, no, I'm only focusing on Facebook, or I'm only focusing on Facebook and Instagram. So the single topic is the best opportunity for businesses in my mind. And it's actually where I'm going right now. Like right now, I'm in the process of shifting this channel to be single topic, where everything is going to be designed to help you grow a YouTube channel in 90 minutes a week. So you can grow your authority, generate leads, things like that. Basically, how to grow a YouTube channel that fuels your online business. So that's all it's going to be. In the past, I've done Facebook and Instagram, some podcasting, things like that, but I have no plans to do any of that anymore. It's just going to be YouTube going forward. This is also the type, this single topic is also the type that's going to give you the fastest growth, okay? And the reason for this is because YouTube will very quickly understand who your channel is for, and they will understand what your videos are about. And so it's easier for them to recommend your videos as they come out. That's our whole goal on YouTube, is to have a channel that YouTube wants to recommend the videos to other people. So when this happens, you don't, once you get this going, it's not going to happen on your first two videos in most scenarios, but once you get this going, you have this opportunity to just publish great content and have it reach people. You don't have to promote your own channel. YouTube will do it for you. But again, only if it understands who your channel's for and the problem that you're helping them with. Okay. So the way I do this with clients is we publish 8 videos in a row to teach the YouTube algorithm what our channel's about. So it could be your first 8 videos on a new channel, or it could be an existing channel and you are retraining the algorithm. So that's what I'm starting to do right now with this channel going forward. Because you can look at my recent videos, there's stuff about podcasting, different things like that. It's going to be all YouTube, and specifically YouTube for entrepreneurs, how to grow a channel in 90 minutes a week that generates leads and everything else that we want from a YouTube channel as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. So these 8 videos, I call it your magnetic 8. And essentially, again, the basic version is it's the same 8 videos, the same person that you're targeting, helping them with the same problem. Okay. So in this case, YouTube growth for entrepreneurs. I'm actually doing a 5-day challenge coming up next week called the Magnetic 8 YouTube Challenge. I've built some AI tools, and if you want to work with me to figure out exactly what your 8 videos are going to be to train the algorithm, I'd love to have you join us. We're starting on Monday. It's normally this is in my $1,000 signature program. I've never taught it outside of that before, but this challenge, it's 5 days. It's only $17, and I will help you design your Magnetic 8 video topics so you can teach YouTube's algorithm exactly what your channel is all about so that it can recommend it to new people. And just, to put this into perspective, this last month, I launched a new YouTube channel, an experimental channel. And within 21 days, in 3 weeks, YouTube was already recommending that channel. Like 65% of the views were coming from YouTube recommending that channel. So imagine that 3 weeks after you start, I didn't have all the magnetic 8 videos out. We just do 8 to make sure like YouTube understands, like, you get it? You get it now? We're going to publish one more video. Do you get it now? But even sooner than that, 2/3 of my views were coming from people who didn't know who the channel was. They weren't subscribers. YouTube was recommending the videos to those people. That's massive. Imagine that in a 3-week-old channel. So that's what we do with the Magnetic 8. If you want to join us for this, you can go to youtubeworkshop.info and get your tickets right now. We do start Monday though, so time is limited on this. But that second type of channel that we were talking about, the single topic, like I said, which is where I'm moving with this one, that single topic channel, it's going to grow the fastest, especially if you do the Magnetic 8. In addition to that, it's best for businesses because it's really good at converting views into leads. So remember when I talked about the multiple related topics, which this channel originally was, people didn't keep coming back because the topics were jumping around quite a bit. And therefore, it was much slower to turn views into leads. Again, it still worked because the channel was successful. But any new channel, I would pick helping one specific person with one specific general thing. And once you get bigger, you can potentially branch out. But man, that first, I would say, certainly the beginning, but I would even say the first year, really focus on just that one thing. Okay. The clarity is massive. Okay. This single topic channel is also best for authority. It's best for becoming known for something. So if that's your goal, then you're going to want to do that as well. For example, I right now am working on becoming known as I help entrepreneurs grow their YouTube channels in 90 minutes. Now I am known for that with some people. But I'm also known for helping people with Facebook and podcasting and, short form video and building an efficient business and all these different things. So that's why, again, I'm going all in on this one thing. And again, the single topic is also best for returning viewers because, again, when you're just posting about something that is helping the same person every week, then people will keep coming back. Now, to point out the elephant in the room, if you're thinking, well, how, let's say I made one video a week over the next 3 years, I have to have 150 different ways to talk about solving this problem. Some people will turn over and that's totally fine. But yes, you can also keep finding new ways to talk about things. You can also redo some of the videos. That's totally fine. But your channel, it's very clear who it's for. Okay. And then our third way to approach YouTube when you're thinking about single topic versus multiple is essentially to do multiple unrelated topics. Okay. So this is going to be the slowest thing to grow, but there is an upside to it if you can do it. So multiple unrelated topics. That's our third one there. Essentially, what this is a personal brand channel. Okay. So this is essentially a channel where you are letting the audience get to know you. They like your values, they like the things you think about, the things you talk about. And after a while, when you are selling something to them, they will want to buy it because at this point they trust you. But it takes a really long time. There are some big YouTubers, but I'll use a non-YouTuber just as an example. You know, like Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, right? She is an actress and singer, and so she's got those two things. But she's also selling perfume, albums, movies, like all of these unrelated topics, but they're all tied back to her. It's going to be the slowest growth because usually it takes a long time to get people to care about you, right? Because they have to get to know you. Now, there are some people that post some really vulnerable videos and maybe they go viral in a shorter period of time. But in general, it's going to be the slowest. It's also going to be the slowest to monetize because again, until, if it's slowest to grow, it's slowest to monetize in all of the different monetization factors in the most case. Okay. So again, the three ways that you can do this, you can do multiple related topics, you can do a single topic, or you can do multiple unrelated topics. But I strongly encourage you, if you are an entrepreneur, you are selling, you're making money from your expertise, like you're really good at doing something, you're solving a problem for somebody, then focus on a single topic channel. You can take your multi-pot topic channel and revise it too if you want. So starting on Monday, I'm going to be leading a group of online entrepreneurs through this Magnetic 8 Challenge. We'll help you nail down that focus so you can attract the right audience. And you're going to know your exact 8 video topics that you should have in order to get people to get YouTube rather, to show your videos to new people. Okay. In addition to that, a couple of other really important things that are going to be part of that. And by the way, you can get this at youtubeworkshop.info. You don't need to try and read it on the screen there. A couple other things you're going to get. You're going to get the opportunity to really understand your viewer on a deeper level. So we're going to use some AI strategies that I built. Doesn't require any paid tools to go in and really understand who your viewer is. This is not about SEO, and it's not about your ideal client avatar because it's actually going to be a little bit different on YouTube. And when you know that, you're going to be able to make better videos for the right people and train the algorithm better. And then the third thing is you're going to walk away with a way to describe your channel that's really memorable. Okay. If people like your video, love your video, comment, and then they can't tell somebody else what your channel's about, then you're not going to get any word of mouth. So we're going to combine YouTube recommending our channel and viewers recommending our channel because that is the fastest way to grow your authority, your leads, your views, all of it. All right. So that's all happening starting Monday in this Magnetic 8 Challenge. Would love to have you join us. If you go to youtubeworkshop.info, you'll see all of the info here. Normally, this is in my $1,000 signature program. I'm teaching it separately to help people get started next week only, and it's only $17 if you want to grab your ticket here. But time is running out because, as I said, we are starting on Monday. All right. If you have any questions about anything I talked about in this video, either the challenge or multiple niches versus single niches, you can comment with them. I'll come back and answer questions. And also, I'll be back at 6 p.m. Eastern today to answer our final question in the top 10 questions about YouTube and YouTube growth for entrepreneurs. And that is, I tried YouTube before and it didn't work. What should I do differently this time? This is also about, should I start a new channel or can I fix my current channel? All right. So that is coming up this afternoon or evening, depending on where you are in the world. It's going to be afternoon for me, but 6 p.m. New York time today. Here are the top 10 questions about YouTube that I've been answering all this week. Find a link to those in the description of this video. And while you're there, you can also find a link to our Magnetic 8 Challenge coming up next week, which you can jump in, only $17 for this. And if you aren't happy, let me know at the end. If you participated and you didn't get what you wanted, I'll send you a full refund. Okay. But this is the only opportunity to learn this outside of my signature program. So go to youtubeworkshop.info or click the link down in the description of this video and grab your tickets. And I'll see you in our next live. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.